I'm Sheree.
And I'm Kyle, and we own a business called SL Hunter Photography, where we specialize in portrait photography, and we've been doing that for the last 5 years. So today what we wanted to do is take a few minutes to answer the question of, should I become a photographer, which is a question that many people probably have. So what would you say to the people who really just want to do it because they think it's a way to make quick money, that you can cheaply and easily make money?
Well, I would tell them that is so incredibly not true. If you are looking for a job that will make you a lot of money, especially a lot of money with regular 9 to 5 effort or less than that, then photography is not the job for you.
And I think another thing that a lot of people might think is that, man, this is going to be so great. I have my camera and all I'm going to do is go out and take pictures of people and it's going to be super fun. But as a photographer, you kind of have to put on a lot of different hats. So how much of your time would you say is spent between actually shooting photography and doing administrative work, networking with people, and all the other things that you have to do as a photographer? Because you're really not going to spend your time just taking pictures, are you?
No, and if you'll allow me to make up some statistics right now, I will. I guess, I would say that I spend maybe about 10% of my time, and that might be generous, taking pictures. A very large portion of my time is spent networking, a huge portion of my time. And I think after that, a large portion of my time is spent networking and marketing. And then after that, I spend a lot of time editing. And then everything that I need to do for my business is probably after that. And then whatever time is left over is the actual time that I get to take pictures.
So how important do you think it is to come into the photography with some kind of way that makes you different and that sets you apart from other photographers?
I think it's very important in any given community. If you've done any market research at all, then you know that there are lots and lots and lots of photographers. In the small community that we live in, there's probably between 40 and 70 people who call themselves photographers and take clients. Now, not all of them are, I don't consider all of them competition just because of what they do and how they work and the prices that they have and all of that. But it just goes to show you that there is a lot of competition out there, and you have to have something that sets you apart from other photographers in order to gain a loyal clientele.
What about expenses? How expensive is it to start as a photographer?
We were able to start on, and I don't want to just give you a number because it's going to be different for everyone, but we were able to start on $5,000, and that includes, it's going to include your permits, any licenses you need, it's going to include taxes, it's going to include your equipment, which you need to have backups, it's going to include anything specific to your particular area of photography. For me, portrait photography, so it included backdrops and things like that. So I think that I think it's expensive. It is a investment, but if you can use the investment money wisely, then it can end up paying off in the future, and you can probably pay it off pretty quickly if you are successful. As far as how long before you start making money, that I guess depends on your definition as well, because after just a year or two, my business was making money, but I was not taking money from the business itself. Was making money, and I was building it by putting that money back into my business. So yes, I could have taken out a salary at that point, but I chose not to because I wanted to build my business more before I did that.
If you have any questions that you want us to answer, you can just leave them in the comments of this post, or you can just shoot us an email at lifeisarttv@gmail.com, and we'll just try and address some of those questions that you might have.